If you didn't know, I was born with a disease, a syndrome, a disorder, one that even the most brave and noble people know to fear and to respect. I'm British. And me being British allows me to make fun of the Americans for losing their second American Revolutionary War. If you didn't know, America after gaining independence thought, that's not enough, we need to gain independence again. So they tried to do that again, the second American Revolutionary War, and somehow lost. Britain lost once against Napoleon. Well, during then Napoleon was overthrown. No one gained independence. Jesus Christ, the Lord above. For me to get USA and for one of my subscribers to get the UK simultaneously, it's been nearly an hour, dude. But oh, I got it, dude. And you know what we're doing here on the Bloons channel? We're going to be forming British North America. That involves taking Canada and becoming a puppet of the legendary Britain. Oh, I love it. There is a few things we're going to need to do though before we begin our British colonialism. Colonism. We're not going to be that Riley today. We're going to be letting Britain lead the story. And we're going to be... Canada, no. Canada thinks I'm going to be neutral, dude. AK me. Have you ever met a neutral United States player? Ever? There's no such thing. They don't exist. I'm just going to remain silent and let my troops do the talking. Let's go take Canada real quick, boys. This should be a breeze, dude. Like, this should be literally a breeze. Like, dude, Canada can't survive USA rushing immediately, dude. Like, it just can't. Because I have so much manpower. I have to make more troops. This is so dumb, dude. All because Canada's not capitulating like a man. They do have paper troops, though, which is why I'm not too worried. It's because I'm just too strong, dude. Specialization is insane. Emperor of Prussia, no. It is not static lines. Specialization is much stronger, dude. Sir, I did not spam out 2 million. I spammed out 1.9 million troops. Don't even need that, dude. This infantry's paper. Most USA players grab Toronto, but I am not most USA players. Most USA players leave when Pitcairn declares war on them. Like, dude, I'm not... There we go. That is British North America. Now, the last thing to do... Maybe Greenland wants to be eaten up by me. So this is British North America. Ignore these few states. Just draw a line like this. Imagine it doesn't exist. Imagine that it's just Mexico, whatever, I don't know. It's what would have happened if George Washington didn't throw tea into the sea and make us cry. Just know that this is what probably would look like if Britain won the 100 Years' War and took over. And there we go. Our flag doesn't change. Wow, I'm technically British bingy now. And now we can aid the UK in any wars they are in, as we are now British North America. Just imagine the flag is different, please. Oh my goodness. You can add a British flag in the top left corner of Germany. Why can't we do that with America? One which actually probably counts a lot more than Germany. Like, oh my goodness, dude, come on. It is a funny thing, but you know what? We're gonna have to sort out our economy because it's about to collapse. It's about to implode, dude. China's AI. Russia accepted? That never happens. To stop our country from imploding, for the most part right now, probably going to want to change some stuff. Probably farm some political power so we can change our ideology. Iberian Union form, that's interesting. So this is Europe now. Russia somehow took Sweden and then ignored Finland and Lithuania and Romania. Could have taken all that, but instead you just went to Sweden. Okay. And you have no good factories, so it makes me think that you're very killable. Just wondering, you know what I mean? Like, oh, another sub is Mexico, which is interesting. I remember one time I was Mexico and he was playing as USA and I still beat him. And then somehow some country, Haiti for goodness sake, beat. Now the tables have turned as I'm the US. No, I'm British North America. The turns have tabled. He's Mexico. Just depends what we're gonna do next. It is official. News from Britain has been heard. This is World War II. Look at that. Operation Barbarossa. And it seems to actually be working. Russia's actually starting to be pushed back slightly. World War II all over again. And Italy still hasn't won against anything. If they lose against Malta, I wouldn't even be surprised, to be honest. As I said, just ignore British North America. Yeah, this is what would have happened if Britain had kept North America. But World War II is a bit scary, so we're going to have to get some troops on the way. And I'm thinking the strongest of the strongest from Miami. Your army? I don't know. Whose army? Britain has instructed me a land invasion of Germany. D-Day. Very sus. Why did they name it like that? D-Day. D-Day. We're going to have to do it yet again. Under the British flag. Ignore this flag right here. For the rest of the video, ignore this flag right here. Hey, we don't discriminate, so we'll take everyone we want. Even Mexico wanted to be puppeted because everyone knows that under the flag of Britain, all countries prevail. Now, just waiting for when D-Day happens. Anyway, 1.5 million British American men. And the Air Force, the Russian Air Force is being dismantled. It's now, let's see who wins this. The Germans or the Russians. This is the final stand. And the Russians prevailed! This might actually be a comeback. This might actually be Operation Barbarossa collapsing. It's time. I've sent the order to Britain. Maybe they'll accept, maybe they won't. But that's what we need. We need just to defend long enough that Russia can get back, or we can actually push in. Russia defend. Can't even declare war on Greenland. Like, justifying now, it's time for war, boys. 1.5 million Americans, Britons, yes, 1.5 million Britons on their way to aid the UK. On March the 5th, 2022, we would declare war. D-Day. Empire Brazil's already done their own D-Day. Now is just time to push in on our own. Oh no, Russia has fallen. Well, we will liberate our brothers. They played pretty badly though, so I didn't expect much from them. Anyway, on to German soils. We'll make slow gains and split in half to try and defend our lands. Auto capture Germany. Oh, look at that vaporization right there. There's never been more death from Germans than when the Americans arrive. Because you know, when you're British America, there is no losing. You're Britain. How could you lose? Beautiful Air Force, the RAF, ruling the skies as destined. And there goes Paris. He's scorching now, but he will learn. Straight to Berlin, boys. Let's take out key German manufacturing plants. Oh, the auto-capturization is insane. But my troops are starting to get shredded here. This is not good. I'll have to send in a new regiment. More men from... yeah, we're cooked here. Wait, we're not? Yeah, we are. Okay, yeah. A lot more men, boys. Regiment number 2 of another 1 million men on their way, ready to defend Britain. Russia's gone. The new order might be instilled. But here comes Brazil! Brazilian soldiers marching through fire. Being vaporized. Yeah, oh no. Also, they're patrolling those seas, so we're gonna have to get some frigates then. Yes, Mexico, do something. Don't just reform your bloody useless empire. Look, even Brazil's taking it, so you can't even form, dude. So just help. Somehow, this war is killing my economy, and not in that way, dude. Like, oh my goodness me. I can't believe I'm doing this as the USA. Then maybe, if I could sell Germany some manpower, I can get money to become even more powerful and destroy them quicker. At least now, we control the French area. French area, what am I talking about? Push to Berlin, dude. Me pushing to Berlin against those 4K infantries, dude. Like, I'm cooked. Oh no, I'm cooked. That was a massacre. There goes another regiment. And he's taken over Russia now, so he's more powerful. When you get that anti-tank equipment, Germany thinks that he can be using silly tanks forever. He's wrong. At least we still control the west coast of France. Our navy, just like Britain's, is just too unstoppable. Oh, look at these boats, boys. All the ways, all along. You're getting a B minus. What is this? Don't you know the most deadly boats, the most useful ones are these, dude? White sails on British seas. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Come on. Well, at least if we're not fighting yet, we can send the UK some money. 250 million, along with how much just give him 1 million. Just dump 1 million manpower on him. I'm sure it'll be fine. The most powerful army, technically, I have built up yet. Ready to aid the UK in this final push against the Germans. It's time to send in the final army to push into Germany. If Britain even needs us by then, like, dude, this UK player is too good, dude, but we did our part, and the millions of men sacrificed by America will not be forgotten in liberating Europe once and for all, and bringing freedom to its greatness. I'm starting to slowly get better with the technology. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting the hang of it. It is victory, just as we land on British shores. British now that Britain has taken over. Europe is finally starting to be liberated to the countries that we sort of recognize today. Belarus, Poland, Russia. Do you recognize that, eh? Yeah. Italy hasn't been liberated because they didn't really do anything. But this war, like, literally took all my money. All my money, mate. The Great War number 2. Really? The Great War number 2? France, there is no Great War number 2. It is Great Death number 2, my friend. Ugh, disgusting French. Ugh, how sickening. We must destroy them fully. Pushing through even further, but yeah, we find ourselves in a bit of a pickle. We came here to kill Germans, but the only people left are British. Like, oh no. But there it is. World War II, a victory, dude. But a different world, with Iran ruling half of the Middle East. Probably better than the millions lost during the Cold War and the grim fate of Europe during the World War II. And maybe now, with all these countries being capitulated, maybe there won't be a Cold War. Maybe even prevent an upcoming World War III. The Great War can finally be the final war. I mean, you never know. And that's what happens if America doesn't exist. Guess we were lucky, and there it is. All the countries of Europe liberated. Germany broken into pieces once again. Poland given back its land. And Czech Republic. Czechia now, actually. But oh well. I think that is a GG's. See ya.